Can we move it so it's not over? That's good. That's good. Don't move it anymore.
Fucking shit up. It's fine. All right, now we're ready to show you already. You can see that.
See what?
Your fan, your lipstick.
My lipstick. It's actually lip liner, and I just put it all over my lips. I cheated.
I don't even know what that means. So rock on. All right, you ready?
You don't understand
Wow.
what lip liner is?
Yeah. That is awesome. Way to go, Brian. Keep it up.
Oh, awesome deal.
I had to lose a nut before I was smart enough to quit sticking that shit in my mouth. It took me forever. And I
Yeah.
still want one all the time. Just saying.
I laid down, and my hair looks like ass. It always looks like ass. Okay. That's going to bug me being able to see it that close.
Okay, well, there you go.
All right, you ready to go?
Yep, I'm ready. Fire it up. Fire it up.
Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure you're ready?
I'm sure.
100%?
Shut up or I'll break the fucking table. Start the goddamn show. There'll be donuts flying everywhere.
Donuts. Everybody just.
I just don't want the donuts. Said fucking. Good job, Courtney. Look at you both doing that. Man,
Wow, look at there. Everybody's quit smoking.
that must mean that Brian thinks a lot of blowjobs. Just saying.
You ready?
I'm ready. Fire it up. Hey, you crazy motherfuckers. Welcome back to another edition of Crazy Truth. I'm the host with the most. I'm Cole. I'm here with the lovely, and mashed because she took a nap hair, Miss Amanda.
Hey.
We're here to titillate, and otherwise just, do shit to leave you nuts. I didn't fucking adjust that camera worth of shit tonight. Just saying. It's all right. Whatever.
Do you want me to adjust it?
You can. People like to see your tits up close personally. Anyways.
You can't see them.
Well, you could.
You
You
can
can
see
see
them
them.
on my lap.
You can see them. They're just covered. They're just, they're still there. It's the lumpy part.
Like
Lumpy.
that.
Saying, yeah, I got it too. It's all good. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, you said you couldn't see them.
People like my lumpy.
Well, yeah, your lumpies are right on my lump. I got lumps in other places. I got rolls. Anyways, for those of you following along at home, and you all should be, because that's important. Could be a test on this. This is season 6, episode 248. Sorry, I didn't change the word, but I remembered. 248, and a big shout out to our sponsor. That's what I do. We gotta do sometimes. Lie, cheat, and steal.
Cheat?
Well, I want to be like everybody else and just make shit up as I go. Anyways, so for those of you who follow along, we do have sponsors. I know I'm just as shocked and amazed as you are. Hi ho, come frog here. Anyways, ASN Lifestyle Magazine. If you want to know what's going on in the adult world, that'd be like the porn stuff that somebody's getting ready to do. And if you want to know what's going on in the adult swinger world, that's like what we do. Then you need to make it a habit to read ASN Lifestyle Magazine each and every month. You go to asnlifestylemagazine.com. You can also go right now to their awards because the nomination process has started. You can nominate once every hour. Go to ASN Lifestyle Magazine Awards.com.
Hint. That's
Please,
if you
you
have
can
absolutely nothing to do in life but sit there and nominate.
or once a day go on and do it for us. We'd greatly appreciate it. Nominate us for the best convention for Crazy Winter Nights. We want to take that fucking trophy back, motherfuckers. As well as best sporting business with Full Swap Radio. And hell, what the hell? Go ahead and nominate, Full or Crazy Truth here for best podcast. Just saying. Anyway, so check that out. Also, 3 million readers. Can't be wrong. Also, Nightcaps. That's right. We actually believe in safety. Hard to believe there's some out there that do. And we are proud to work with Nightcaps as seen on Shark Tank. They're the drink spike prevention scrunchie. Don't leave the safety of yourself or someone you love up to some other ass clown. Make sure that you have a scrunchie to make sure your drink or someone you love drink is not roofied. And finally, fucking is fun. Fucking is great. Fuck yeah. But no one likes to sleep in a big soppy puddle of goo. So make sure you go and get your No More Wet Spot blanket today. That's right. It's designed to be washed and dried crinkle free. What does that mean? So it doesn't sound like you're fucking on a bunch of Walmart bags. And easily to wash. So make sure you get one today. And don't forget to put Full Swap. Let me say that again for the kids in back. Full Swap in the promo code and get 10% off your blanket today. There you go.
How long do you have to vote to nominate?
Nominations are running until April 15th. And then April 16th, the top 5, they'll start voting. And here's the thing: we actually can't make it to the award show this year, right? So the thing is I really, 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 we need to get the nomination so that we're in the top 5 of those categories, and we really want to win one. Just because I want to.
And why aren't we going to be there?
We aren't going to be able to be there because we will be in at Natural Pines at it's hotter than hell, or hotter than hell. It's crazy from the heat. It's my birthday weekend. We will be in Memphis, Missouri, naked, and hopefully something will be attached to my dick and whatever. So
meaning somebody's mouth.
It doesn't have to be.
Okay, a body part of it.
We went through this last week. I could be doing science experiments out there. You never know. Balancing acts.
I mean, there's some things you don't want to touch.
I'll bet you. Well, right. Fish, snapping turtles, toe hooks. I'm gonna. I'm actually. Hooks? Here's the thing. I thought more about to carry our conversation over from last week about balancing a girl on your penis.
Oh yes.
Okay, and I understand. Yes, everybody was right. We got lots of comments about the whole physics of the whole thing. Wouldn't work. Blah blah blah. And again, the key is, it's my science, and I want to try. But what is a potential to do is if one won't work, but if we do a girl like an ear of corn, we'll get a penis on one side and a penis on the other side. We can probably do it that way. Can we hold her up if we have 2 strong dicks, one on each end? It's something to think about. It's a way to take the experiment just a little more further. And you know what? And it's not about sex. It's not about perversion. It's not about getting off. It's about science. See? Who knew that science could be a fucking turn on? Just saying. Actually, out there, you could have 2 dicks because you could be one of the ears of corn we're trying it on. Just saying.
Are you thinking mouth or are you thinking ass?
Honey, I don't know. One's going to be in an ass or a vag, and one's going to be in a mouth. I'm thinking spit roasting legit. Okay. The thing is you're going to work better than a tall girl. Okay, because there's shorter distance, so there's not going to be the bend. If you get too tall of a girl, you're going to need a third dick just balancing in the middle. Now, I don't know what that dick's exactly going to be doing other than being a holder, and I don't know how you get stuck being just the holder dick. I'm sure we can rotate around, but just saying. Just going. The strongman spit roast, there it is. That's going to be some of our contests. We're going to have barrel races. We're going to have fucking holding shit with your dick. We're going to have clits that can fucking, how many people can swing on the clit. We're going to have all kinds of shit. We could have a clit war. What we may do, because now here's the deal, because we don't do events where there's actual sexual contact, because that's a different thing. But what we could do, and because I'm one of the ones who could do this, like we could actually set up big fans, and we could see which girls have the biggest lips or clit, and they can hold it out. Which one could be flutter the most in with fan? I could compete because I got the nutsack thing going, but that would be kind of that wouldn't be fair. Yeah, because mine would be, but it's like, how flappy are your meat gardens? I mean, seriously, this is kind of stuff. This is the kind of stuff that again, we'll do one of those experiments where you like make an egg suck into a container. So it's all about what we're going to have is we're going to have a KSN science fair. That's what we're going to call it. It's going to be a whole new thing. It's going to be the KSN Krazy Casbah Science Fair. We'll give out medals and whatever. Now, the key with this science fair, this is very fucking important here, okay? The key with this is we don't want to see a volcano, all right? If you want to show how far you can shoot a load and have that erupt, that's a good science project. If you want to see how gravity affects nuts, tits, clits, whatever, that's a good experiment. So what we're going to do is we're going to make all of the science experiments have to be tied into a sex somehow. So it can be how far, you can put an entire condom over your head, or you can, wrap yourself, you can put a cock ring and hold your arms together with a cock ring. But that's what we're going to do. And so, it's going to be like a talent show, right? It's going to be like a talent show, but different. So there you go. See, if this science fair works like I think it could, just saying, if the science fair works like it could, we're eventually going to move to things like a talent show. All right. So but it has to be cool shit. Like you play the guitar with your penis. It's like, it can't just be that you can sing.
Ouch.
Well, right. I mean, that might not be the very first thing that I would choose to do, but I mean,
I don't even have a dick. I can't imagine.
well, I mean, the thing is, maybe okay, like there was the one guy that could crush cans with their tits. That's a porn thing, Maybe whatever your talent is, we will find talents like that. But we're going to start with the science fair because we're a sophisticated group.
I bet you I could stick a marker up my cooter and draw a picture.
I bet. See, now there you go. That's a talent show thing that's going to win.
No,
Now look, here's what's going to be better. If you can take paint globs, stick up there, and keep them out and do a painting, that'd be pretty impressive too. These are all different things. I mean, look, everybody can come up with whatever. You could, it just you're going to show off your talents. You have a long tongue. We know other people with long tongues that maybe they could probably, like, I don't know, lick an entire cow or something with a fucking tongue. I don't know. There's a million things. We just have these different things, and we just have to try unique, different things.
Sometimes,
Shannon, when conventional porn no longer works for you. Yeah.
Sometimes the way your brain thinks scares the fuck out of me.
And here's what's really funny. This is something that just came to me. It's like, here's an excellent idea. That's not something I've been thinking about all day.
I know you just come up with this shit from the top of your head.
Right, but it's not just shit. That's just this is a quality raise the bar at events type thing. Look, the first fucking person that comes up with a hoverboard that you can fuck on and is a multi-billionaire, they're going to be able to thank the Casbah Science Fair for getting their start. Okay, we might have the next, you never fucking know. So that's just food for thought. Just saying. I just need to know if we're going to do it so we can make sure we alter that waiver special for nothing. No Bunsen burners by your nutsack.
No, that's where you would have to have if you're participating in this year's talent contest. You need to sign this little waiver.
Right. And you're going to have shit approved by us because it can't be like I'm shoving a stick of dynamite up my ass or something weird. It can't be something like that. Actually, one of the science fairs, I was talking to the folks at Natural Pines, and after last crazy summer night, till my birthday, it was so hot. I say it cost them $500 in chemicals to shock their pool back to not being human soup.
Oh, that's so gross.
So, see, I guarantee you, if they'd have scooped some of that off of there, there was a science fair project waiting to happen. There was a petri dish. I'll bet you. What was that lamb? Dolly the lamb that they cloned. I'm gonna guess that there was enough shit in that pool, enough human soup that we could have made like a little fucked up looking kid. Just saying. That's something So there's something to think about too.
No.
It's like Big Bang Theory. You mean I've got Leonard Nimoy DNA? Yeah. So there you go. These are all the important things that happen in my life.
Important, just saying. Huh?
Mm-hmm. And now I think we all understand why exactly. I'm no longer hungry. I think we now all understand why exactly we don't have more sponsors. Because some of the people listen to the show first. That kind of fucks me. Anyways.
Because someone's kind of scary on his thought process.
Mm-hmm.
Because he just randomly comes up with just bullshit.
Bullshit? Now it's in my brain. Now I'm thinking about a science fair.
Oh, good God.
She blinded me with science. All I can think of is it would be funny to have a fucking jizz contest, but again, it's sexual, so there's rules like that. But I mean, I don't know.
Not if there's no touching it, you're just jacking yourself off to see how far it will go.
The thing is somebody has to be a spotter and somebody has to measure. You don't want to lose it in the grass.
Well, no, you like put a sheet out. It will turn wet where it is.
Well, here's the thing. Then we got to do like tests to make sure it's not pee. Then there's that test can come in the head, like spend a few minutes in your head. It's fucking funny in there. It's a crazy. I wear my hat so my brains don't ooze out. Anyways, so yeah.
I don't want to spend any moment in his head.
Yeah. No. That's why she doesn't swallow like jizz. The swimmers just go right for your brain. It's like that amoeba that eats your soul. Anywho.
What did you do where I got it in the eye? And I'm like, oh.
I came. What it was is that's one of the times I said, "Can I come on your face?" And it was like a special occasion. I think it was on the phone with my mom, and you were like, "Okay," and then it squirted too powerful and got away from me. Fire in the hole. It happens. I know that's hard to believe anymore. Anybody who's been with me in the last 3 years goes, it squirts hard. It does sometimes. Look, here's the deal. My penis is a lot like a fire hydrant. You know how they drain those every summer? And so when they haven't been used for a long time, they turn on it, just fucking blah. It's the same type of thing. But the more it runs, it kind of becomes a trickle. So there you go.
Again, I've got nothing.
So what you need to do is find a fire early in the season and get my dick then. Okay. So.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I got fucking fuzz in my eye.
Are you sure it's not jizz?
No, well, no, you got that this week.
I'm done.
No, that was last week. Remember? I don't know. We were.
I was gonna say I don't remember shooting somebody.
Jacking off.
That was somebody else that was coming in your eye. That wasn't me. Just saying.
I didn't have sex
Wait a
with
minute,
anybody to get in my eye.
That's really bizarre. You know.
No, I said because.
That's when you
like
finished like that,
Friday
and
or
I fucking came all the way around and got in
and
my
I'm
hair.
like going, oh my god, you got my eye.
Because it got my hair. It was like explosion. It was incredible. I've never had a guy come on me until you said that about the pool. Yeah.
Well, you're not supposed to have those type of bodily fluids in that pool.
Mm-hmm. Now, if you left
reasons for that.
If you left some glaze after fucking somebody, it happens. It was soup. Stir it up. Whoop whoop. Okay, so this year we're gonna have special petri dishes, and they'll have, it's not a mood, it's a lifestyle on it, and it's gonna be like grow your own sea monkey. We're gonna sell them out of the back of Rolling
That's
Stone.
gonna be the shots going into the poker walk.
Semen?
No, petri dishes.
That's gonna be...
Like, wait a minute, we can do little petri dishes.
I'm gonna get them in the back of ASN magazine to run an ad instead of sea monkeys. It'll be Casbah semen sperm something. We'll have someone with Casbah. We'll sell little sea monkeys like in the 70s, but instead of Rolling Stone, it'll be an ASN magazine. We're gonna be fucking rich. Woo woo!
Instead of Jurassic Park, a little dancing DNA thing, it can be a little dancing sperm.
Hey, look at this. It's Cole's brain. Yeah. Anyways, okay. So there you got that. Just in paradise. Okay, so, and this is an exciting week, of course. This is part why I'm kind of cranked up. We've got the birthday bash coming up in just a couple. Today is Tuesday. When you hear this, it'll be Thursday, unless you're listening live right now, which is Tuesday when you're listening. But anyway, when you listen, when you listen again, and if you listen when it's new to the rest of the world, it'll be Thursday again. Surprise! But I actually released it on Wednesday, so if you sneak ahead of time, you can actually listen to it on Tuesday. New, listen to it new on Wednesday when it's released, and actually listen to it again on Thursday when it's officially out. You can listen to our show 3 fucking times, and each time it's new. I promise you'll find something you missed the previous listens. Anywho, Cat's version of Chia Pet. I love a Chia Pet. Pick my face and you grow it out. You have to
water it.
The thing is, you grow it out. If you do like mine, you leave kind of bald spots in places, and you grow out the Chia Pet. It's like one of the viney ones. That'd be awesome. You could do a chia ball, but it would be lopsided.
It took a minute. Not everything hits me right.
We can't have a chia badge because every time it starts to get stubble, it gets shaved off. Just saying. Anyways, all right. So
they take testosterone, I guess it becomes a lot more.
Shit. And it's going. That's how you make it grow. You give it shots and pills and rubs. That's the difference. It's not just water. Oh, you just rub it on the front.
So okay. There's a funny.
Okay.
I had to go last Thursday and have a bunch of blood taken for my testosterone doctor. Not testosterone.
Hormones.
Well, but my testosterone is so up there.
Her fucking testosterone. If she had a dick, she'd still have a hard on.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What, the first time I went before I started treatment, it was like 10.
Yeah.
And now it's like 1,400.
All I know is her clit's so hard, if you like pegging, she doesn't need to wear a dildo. Just saying. And, well, look, I can't even imagine what my penis could do at 1,400 for testosterone. My testosterone's 285 or 385. So you've got me by like over 1,000.
I've got you to start using my cream, but you don't have a labia to put it on.
I got I might because my estrogen's so fucking high. I have more estrogen than you and less testosterone.
Now
I think we have the roles reversed. Maybe you should wear the hat and sunglasses. I think we have the roles reversed. Anyways, Yeah.
Doesn't give me that kind of confidence to talk in front of people, but that's beside the point.
You just make shit up as you go. Trust me. I do it all the time. I think this.
Yeah, but you can think on your feet.
I do. Yep. You know why I think on my feet? Seriously.
Why?
In the lifestyle.
Why?
When your dick doesn't work, you learn to think fucking fast, so
yeah,
you can
but
keep
you
them laughing.
always have.
Yeah, but you keep them laughing, and then it's like, oh, it's no big deal. It's a comedy show. It becomes the dinner and a movie thing.
Do you know how long it takes me to hear something, and then how long it takes me to think to even come up with something?
No.
My job. I had somebody come to me going, I need you to write a check for this. Great. I love writing checks for $50,000. It's awesome. It's just not my money. And then boss boy, and I mean boss,
Yeah.
head honcho.
Right.
I went down to his office and said, okay, what paperwork do you have? And he goes, I have this, I have this, I have this, I have this. And he needs to sign here, 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 and here. And I go, rock on. Just checking. Went upstairs and I sat there and went, crap. Called him up and he goes, yeah. And I said, hey, last minute thought. You need to get a copy of this? And he goes, on it. And I'm like, well.
Look at you go.
I'm like, I don't think of things right at the time.
Right.
It takes me a while.
It helps keep you out of trouble. I think of things and say things when they come to my brain, and that's when problems happen.
Yeah.
Just saying. So,
you think on your feet.
Speaking of which,
what?
We just got done with there was just another event in town. So I'm disappointed about our birthday bash.
Okay.
You know why?
What?
Because our birthday bash is only gonna have actual swingers at it. We don't have any. I don't know any semi-professional football teams to lie and have show up at it. So I feel really bad about that. So
that's not the first time at that party, though.
I know, but I keep doing this thing like being honest about how many rooms are sold, and I don't invite fucking professional football teams that I don't know and shit.
That are staying in the hotel.
Yeah,
I'm
figuring it out.
Yeah, no.
So sorry, everybody, if you come to my birthday bash, it's just
damn
those
it!
fucking
I wanted
swingers.
to get on those fucking semi-pro football players.
And they probably are nice guys. They would have, but I just didn't know that you were supposed to request that. So whatever. Anyways, pretty much. Anyways,
you're such a dick.
No, you're never a dick if you say it with a smile. Look, I learned this a long time ago. As long as you're having fun and everybody's laughing about it, that's funny. Then you're not being a dick. Now later when they think about it, go, wait a minute, that guy's a fucking dick. Yeah, that's after the fact. Doesn't matter. Anywho, so there you go. Food for thought right there, kids. Just saying.
I still have to figure out what I'm doing.
That I've been thinking about.
Or it's Saturday. Friday and Saturday. Because
we're
doing something Friday.
Yes, we're doing something Friday, which I got to get that announced out. I haven't got that announced out yet. So, I know. It is what it is.
Well, no, you can do some of
it. Some of it now. We're gonna be wants to. We're gonna have like a meet and greet type thing. Damn it, all these swingers.
Actually, we're just gonna have a get together of anybody that happens to be in town that wants to hang out, and you don't even have to be going to the party. You just want to hang out.
Just come over Friday, no worries. So we'll be over at Moonshiners, and so that'll be a good time. And then Saturday we'll have the party and
anybody that wants to karaoke or just hang out.
Yeah, I mean it's all good. There won't be cake there.
No,
but Amanda will take cake shots.
But wow, we went there Friday, and they made a drink. The very first drink walking up, it was a majority of rum.
Let's put it this way. I normally have to say burnt. If I'd have said burnt, they'd have just handed me the bottle. That motherfucker, every drink I got there was the color of ice fucking tea. Yeah. Literally, I drank Bacardi and Coke, and it was the color of iced tea, and it was fucking beautiful. Actually, twice this weekend. Because then we got to go to I went to a party, an event on Saturday, not going to a different event, which was awesome, and karaoke and stuff. And again, and by the way, kudos to everybody who was there, who babysat me. 1, I didn't get too drunk. 2, I didn't take my penis out. 3, I didn't get arrested. Thank you all very much. So
Amanda,
the thing is that they also, I got a double at the bar Friday night, and that motherfucker was the shit. I didn't get a double because I wasn't going to get drunk, and it was the shit. It was oh fuck. I'm like, I am in love when I don't have to fucking ask for it to be stout. They just make it that way. You know what I feel like? I got my money's worth. When you can't stand the smell of the first one, that tells you right then and there. We had somebody that was with us that was a little bit fucked up, and when she tasted it, she was like, "Oh, even fucked up." You know who I'm talking about, Beth. Just say it. So that's
wow, way to call you out.
No, hey, she was my partner in crime. That's
And Alex sang my favorite song, and I'm just like, oh.
So Amanda, Alex, just so you know, I'm just gonna say this right now. Amanda has confided me secretly.
Secretly, but whatever.
That she would actually, because people have to know. So when I get drunk, I like to sing karaoke. I like to sing, but I don't sing.
I've done it once.
Right.
Twice.
And Alex always lets me get up and sing with him, which is, he humors me while I get up there. He sounds good and I sound like shit, and everybody humors me, whatever works out. So, but you actually said earlier tonight that you would sing that with him.
Or yesterday. Or was it this morning?
It was this morning.
That if he got up and sang it, I'd probably jump up there and sing it.
So I'm putting
no microphone.
I'm putting that out there. Bullshit. I'm putting that out there so that it's actually known. So it's not just like, oh well, yeah, but you didn't tell anybody. So there you go. I'm here to spill secrets. Okay.
I can't sing.
Yeah, you can. You can. When you're drunk, you can. Here's a nice thing. Alex carries you. Trust me, I know this. Okay, he carries you, so you'll be all good.
All I know is no one's allowed to go into the bathroom while I'm singing, because anybody that's doing karaoke, if you walk into the bathroom and the music's muffled, you see how off key they are.
Right.
It's like, oh. So please, no, you can't do that.
Yeah, we'll shut the bathrooms down. We'll be okay.
Yeah, no one's allowed to go.
Yeah, see, Alex said he's heard anything you can sing. So okay, so.
When the hell did you hear me sing?
Well, you're probably drunk and howling on the table, just like me. I don't know. It happens. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing to be ashamed of.
We can do living room karaoke one night, and he can listen.
Look, we started laughing because somebody sang Margaritaville, and I just think back to the time that this one guy, we were at a bar. We remember this, and I was yelling along with it, and you were telling me to shut up. So Beth and I were laughing about that. I remember everything when I'm drunk. Anyways, yeah. Where's the soul? Where's the goddamn soul? Anyway, so should we get on with the show? Since now we pissed through half of it and talked about absolutely nothing.
No, we were talking about. Okay, fine.
Well, did we? Well, what were we talking about? Tell me. I need to remind me so that I can fucking make sure to put it in the title. Just saying, I have to title this shit. So, screaming melodious music to some
That is true.
And you need to practice that.
Do you know what I've been practicing? Yesterday, did you even catch it? No, because you were in your office, you weren't paying attention. So I did my yoga, and I'm like, okay, rock on. I'm like, you know what? Let's find some videos on how to strip.
Good girl.
So it was more, they didn't call it stripping. They called it floor dancing.
Right.
But, so I'm like going, ooh, I can do that. I'm like, oh, but I'm not flexible. But they said, that's fine. You can fake it.
The thing is, you are flexible, and the thing is, people are excited. When I talked about the fact
that took a video when you were singing that song, and you could hear me in it.
So the thing is that you are like you're overthinking the dancing thing. The biggest thing you're gonna have to learn is no touching.
Oh, I can't touch?
No, you can't touch either.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Here's the thing: they have cameras in, like when they do the bedroom dance and shit, the bed dance.
The private dance.
You can touch somewhat, but no, it's illegal for you to go in there and fucking suck somebody off or give them a hand job. That's prostitution.
Well, that fucking ruins that shit.
Well, you're still doing it, but it's just, trust me.
I was just like trying to learn some moves and how it tells you how to do this, and it goes, and then do a shoulder roll, and I'm like, what the fuck for?
So you need to go back, legs up.
Oh no, there's certain things.
There's
certain things you have your legs straight up, and then you crisscross them, and then split.
Yeah, well, there you go.
I was learning.
The girls are going to be, trust me, I guarantee the girls out there are going to be giddy as fuck to work with you. Oh, yeah, they will. Yeah,
why?
Because you're a newbie. And here's the deal. You'll have a lot of people come out. People will come out. That helps. Everybody wins then. Okay. Everybody wins. So, yeah.
I'll bring you some spectators.
Yeah, everybody's going to win. So we got to get that. That's probably going to be in March. Depending on what I'm doing.
It is March. But I was like going, he's going to throw this at me, and I really need to practice and get a little bit more limber than I am, because it's not flexible.
You're more flexible. You need to stretch yourself.
Some of these things that these girls were doing, no.
Well, okay, you're not going to go and spin on a pole like you're 20.
Well, no, it wasn't any pole dancing.
I mean, it
was literally like certain little things. I'm like, oh, I don't think I can move my body that way.
And here's the thing. All you have to do is for one shift, and after your shift is up, then you
have just one song?
No, you usually do 3 songs. No, a shift. We're not just doing 3 times on stage. A shift. you're going to work a shift at the strip club. So that means you'll have the times you do your song set, and then do where you can do what they can do private dances with you in the whole 9 yards. You're going to be a stripper for one night. And maybe you'll love it and be like, I'm going to be a fucking stripper every night. I mean, I could see you actually enjoying the fuck out of being a stripper because you love to dance. It's great exercise. I can see
fun
how
to tease, but if I can't touch that kind of thing.
well once the okay, you dirty
What
fucking
am I allowed to
slut.
do? What am I allowed to do?
When the shift is over, if you want to go fuck in the parking lot, you probably can. But you
No, I'd nuzzle up.
I
know you know. Never mind.
They want to nuzzle some of that. That's you're nuzzling dollar bills out of them. So yes, that's how that works. Hope for gain, pumpkin. Hope for gain. The thing is that look, the joy of it is if you decide you really want to do this, we know enough swingers that after every shift we can have you get just fuck stupid. You just can't do it while you're on the clock. I know that's different from your current job where you have got laid on the clock, but just just saying.
Still thought I was gonna meet the new guy.
You need to actively do it. Here's what I'll tell this story. This is what blows. So because we had originally said you gave the all clear that we could get you surprise fucked. Well, not surprise fucked. Not surprise fucked, but fucked.
Okay.
Well, you said line it up because I said once you get fucking you get railed by a couple guys, maybe one of them, but a couple guys.
Okay.
You're like, go for it.
I said,
And I'm
set
like,
it up.
the thing is that I'm going, I don't want to just put that on the page because people are like, well, it'd be too much of a fucking. So you're the one with the fucking Twitter with the stranger. And it's like, well, then, and it's like, well, fuck, that isn't going to work. So that was supposed to happen. So just know one of these fucking Tuesdays when we don't record, it's because I actually got it set up so this can happen. See, we got other people excited to see you dance. I'm sure that you can probably put on somewhat of a show if you want to. I know you will with enough cocktails this weekend, but it won't be the same.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It won't be the same thing because you're not going to get totally naked at this event.
Oh no, I have a halo.
Right, sure, whatever. But just saying. So yeah. So that's part of what our goal is. These are all things that we haven't got accomplished yet that we need. We have bucket lists.
We do?
Yes, we do.
What's
okay? Just me, I guess. Never mind. She's just along for the fucking ride. I have bucket lists. That's all there's to it.
I'm like, what do I have on a bucket list?
I don't know. Maybe nothing. You're just happy to be here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my fucking lord. Anyways.
There's anything like, oh my, I really have to try that.
I am so glad that we're in lifestyle as a team. I feel like I'm just dragging you along. Are you just like holding on?
No.
Are you like the monkey on the dog at the rodeo and you're just like, the dog's just tearing and you're just holding on for dear life?
Well,
okay.
Do you see the monkey hop off and go fuck somebody?
Well, maybe the monkey's not trying to do that. It's a different event, but maybe.
Going up to Queens.
Maybe. Well, and the thing is
Damn it, I need a little hat. Where's my little hat?
The thing is that, look, you
I don't have a little hat.
it's because the event involves going up and fucking people. So, yeah, okay, whatever, we're here, sure, why not?
No.
Okay, never mind. I don't know what's going on. I'm just glad you're here. Whatever. I just got to figure out how to fucking find a couple random guys, I guess, what I got to put on my to-do list.
Okay.
You would have fucking been pissed if I'd done that today. The event's coming up. I don't have time for this shit.
Really? I ate dinner and laid on the couch.
I know. Well, I was still working on shit for the event, so it works out. Anyways, you know what? These shows get where we don't answer any fucking questions anymore.
Well, ask something.
Do you have a question?
Me personally, no. But I thought there was something I thought I don't know. I don't make lists, and then I can't think on the top of my head, so I don't ever come up with something. So I'm like, oh, we should talk about that, and then I totally forget about it.
Don't you have technology that you carry with you all the time?
Sure do.
Because you can make fucking lists of shit for me and no problem with those motherfuckers.
Do I have one on here that's old?
No. Well, wait a minute.
You don't know. How would you know? Do you know where my lists are?
No,
Look,
I try to.
my grocery list.
Right. Never mind. But never mind.
Christmas gifts.
Oh, jeez.
Casba.
Yeah.
I don't know what the hell that means, but it's a Casba something.
There you go. See, never mind. It's okay. It's all good.
Things to bring to KSN.
All right, so okay, wait a minute. We haven't especially after this. I have lots of questions, lots and lots of questions. A lot of people do. It seems that way after listening to me talk. So here's the thing. So at the birthday bash, this is going to be one that I actually have seen this come up a couple of times, and honestly, we didn't get a lot of questions this week, so it's a lot of stuff that I've seen. But we're in the throes of party season, and I had a lot of people because I put out for volunteers. People wanted help with stuff, whatever.
Okay.
And so I thought it was interesting how many single guys I actually had to reach out to offer to help. And the reason I wanted to bring that up is that we talk about single guys getting such bad raps all over the place, right? And I mean I had a lot of people, both single guys and couples and single people. We had a lot of everybody, but it amazed me how many single guys offered to help, said, "Hey, do you need any help?" and offered, "What do you need help with?" Not it so goes against what most people think happens in the lifestyle, right? There's this thing that it's just people are just about sex. They're just fucking fuck. That's all they care about. And again, it comes through how many. It's not that way. It's all about what the overall thought process and mood of the party is. When I had at least 10 single guys reach out to me and offer to help.
That's awesome.
And not just like in like tough guy roles, whatever you need. And that's really cool. And I wanted to make sure to,
Tough guy roles.
Well, I look, I wanted to put that out there because again, I was just talking to a gal that is in Springfield, Missouri. It's a new show on Full Swap Radio, and they've been in the lifestyle about 4 years longer than we have. At events, they were talking about the same thing. How at some events down there, they have a really good group, and what a horrible rap some guys get when in reality it's so not true. And I think that it's important that people get acknowledged for that. Mm-hmm. Okay, quick midway point. Shout out. Hey, don't forget, if you have not already heard, if you've not checked us out on Full Swap Radio, or you have not checked out Full Swap Radio, you need to do that. www.fullswapradio.com. The apps for that for both Android and Apple is FS Radio. Tell you what, we just added 4 new shows last week. We have 3 new shows this week. Our lineup is all revamped, and it is fucking awesome. Anything that you are interested in, you want to hear about, you want to learn anything from just pure entertainment like erotica all the way to very clinical, poly, BDSM, swinging, all points in between, you can find on Full Swap Radio. So make sure that you check it out. If you are a business and you would like your message to be heard on Full Swap Radio, shoot us an email today. We'll get you set up with one of our many, many packages. Packages starting as low as $99 a month. So there's some really good opportunities. There you go. So we did that. Awesome. Okay. So another big question that we saw a lot come up on our Full Swap 101 page all week long. It's been coming up. And you're hearing a lot. I want to address this. We've addressed it a lot of times, but it comes up is couple disparity. What I mean by that, dealing with the reality of the fact that you have a huge difference between guys and girls getting to play, and couples dealing with the couples disparity.
Okay.
And I wanted to talk about it because honestly, I think that it's a huge thing, and I don't think that we're in tune to it as much anymore because we so rarely play as a couple. Mm-hmm. But it's something that it was funny as you start to read the comments in whatever groups you're on, and you read posts about it, you can really sense how much fucking stress it causes.
I bet a lot.
I mean, it's a huge thing because obviously, and it's not one-sided stress. That's the part that's so amazing with it. It's not one-sided. It's not just the guy going out, I never get any, or the girl going, I don't get any. The spouse is feeling the exact same. It's feeling the pain. They're feeling the pain together. So my thing is, what are things that we can do to help people like deal with it from a different perspective. From a woman's perspective, how do you think you can help? I don't know. Give me some ideas. Talk to me. You talk now.
Why do I have to talk? No, I'm just trying to figure out exactly where you're going with it.
There isn't anywhere.
There
isn't anywhere. It's just answer the fucking question.
Well, the thing is that as we've grown into it,
I'm a grower, not a shower. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
It flip flops.
It does.
To where I get a lot of it, and then you get a lot of it, and then it ends up balancing itself out. You just have to see it.
Do you think though that that's easier for us to see because of how we play? Because we play so much alone.
Do I what now?
Do you think that it's because we play alone?
For what?
That it balances. That it's easier to see that it balances out.
Well, even before we played alone, there'd be times when I don't know. It goes more towards I think in the intention aspect of it, not necessarily the play aspect.
Gotcha.
Because there's times when things wouldn't work for you, and there's times when things wouldn't work for a guy. I mean, you think about the time that it's like 5 times in a row I had a guy with performance issues.
Right.
But you were just fine.
Right. Memories.
But it flip flops.
Right.
It really does, and it fucks with your brain.
It does. As Scott put, it causes a lot of stress. Unfortunately, it's hard to see someone, your partner, be highly desired while you aren't feeling wanted at all. Honestly, I really truly believe a big part of it. Okay, so this is going to sound absolutely horrible. This is part of the advantage of sport fucking, in my opinion. Strictly my opinion. It's part of the value of sport fucking. Because
but if you walk into a party and there's 10 other couples there, it's feeling like you have the same amount of attention that she does.
Does it happen so much in a party situation? It seems like what it sounds like from the things that I read and what I see in the posts that we got this past couple weeks was it's more of that, you're trying to meet with another couple. The I won't say dating, but the one-on-one couple, or you're at a bar, and it's you meet this couple, and it's that trying to get all 4 people on the same page type thing, and.
But you could be misreading it too.
Right. Sure, I very well could, but I think that
no, the other part, one partner that feels like that they're not interested in them could be reading it wrong, in terms of. I suck at flirting. Well, okay, I can do
no, you don't.
Okay, but my messaging sucks ass. You've got like the girl coming in her pants, just talking to her on the cell phone, and it's just like, oh my god. I'm like, well, gosh, so I warn people when I text, it sucks. So I send pictures to flirt.
Right, and I think that's part of it. I think that's just it. There's...
So where you don't think that you're not desired. In a group setting, maybe it's not necessarily being read correctly because they don't know how to express it.
But I think as a guy, sometimes it's, especially if you're a shy guy, which I am. No, I am. Unless I'm drunk. If I'm drunk, I'm going to stick my tongue straight down your throat. Let's see. I need to make note there. The thing is that as you're a shy guy, you can tell when a girl's not interested, when 3 guys come and talk to your wife or 3 couples talk to your wife and you're just down on the fringe. I mean, I get it. See, I think in a group setting like that, it's like, it just becomes a numbers thing and everybody pairs up. So rock on. And I think it works out that way.
Right.
To me, the value of sport fucking, quite honestly, is the fact that it is. Okay, when I sold cars, this is going to be a horrible analogy, but it's so true. When I sold cars, the way you're a successful salesman in anything you do is you absolutely work off of emotion. Okay? I hated when I got a kinesthetic buyer, which is somebody that's very logical, because those people go fucking insane. Okay? Because you couldn't switch over to emotion. If I can get you emotionally invested in something, I can get you to see that you need something that you don't need. Okay? So the
reality of sport fucking is the fact that you are going off of an emotional, honest moment. You know what? Hey, you know what? We're all having fun. Fuck it. Let's do it. There's less of this overthink, overanalyze, over whatever. It's like, you know what? I'm having fun. You're having fun. You're having fun. Let's go fuck. You know, and we're like, oh, you know, you say you're going to do this in a meeting until you fucking think 3 times. The reality is, there's no pressure there. I truly believe that when you get in a dating situation, look, it happens all the time. People see people and they go, I think I want to date that person. And not for it's your life. And what happens? You go on the first date, right? And then it's like, I don't want to be more close that fucking reason. It never fucking did. Oh my god, never fucking. She's actually pretty piece of trainer. It's the same thing. So to me, this is where we're probably going to make reason. If we were starting the not dating, but the different person we were guys having, my style of how I am would scare the fuck out of most people. Because the thing is, I can't sit quiet. I'm going to crack jokes. I'm going to sit there and the quieter you are, the more I'm just get ready more and go smile. They love it in the moment and it's hot and cute. It's cute and home and cute and cute song the way trying to eat and then you go fuck. But 3 hours doing a coach for dinner and my girl is talking Bible and my shit. It's like this fucking dude's an idiot. He's not gonna stick his dick in or anything with me. I don't care if he closes your I don't care when you put out on fire. This is true. I'm not saying that's for everyone. But to me, I guess if you're trying to have that, one thing about it is change your strategy. If you're going that one, once you're about 35, here's the deal. There's a couple somewhere in the state of Nebraska that is to this day almost 20 years that are terrified to buy a car. Because I was definitely one more car sale. And I was fucking I was one by car. And we were chasing out of the dealership. Okay? When you're too that stressed, people can tell it. So here's the thing. If Calvin, you're in that boat right now, I promise you, it's coming across. Because what's happening is, take you and I for example, right? I'm not going to it. I'm going seriously late. I start working hard, putting on fucking day stop. Right? I'm pushing because I want you to get late. And you're going into it totally laid back storm. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. So if we change the whole thing up and go to where's it enough fun and then allow the sport fighting down the path is right on. Yes, you may. Okay.
In my opinion, only the stress rises in this situation because a lot of men have their ego first. My wife is a very high both men and women, and I've had to learn to accept that.
Oh, absolutely.
What's that like?
It's okay, so quite honestly, I crack it a joke that's not a joke. If you and I both fuck the same girl, I will not eat her pussy after you do. Because here's the thing, I'm okay at it. Ish. And that's a guy. Sometimes when it comes like, sometimes it does good shit. But the reality of it is that you are fucking, you're not the woman out there enough. You are a fucking boss. Of all the girls you meet out, maybe one of them go out. I mean, so that's like, to follow that up is like, okay. So I no longer have time. I'm just going to use my penis and my fingers. That's it. It's just so, we had a situation with a girl not that long ago in 8th grade where when it was my grade, she was actually better. Lately said that to me, which is true. And so it's hard because you want to fucking be supported by somebody you want to. Well, I'll sit over here and do this while they do that. I mean, it sucks when I think as a guy. Okay, guys, tell me I'm wrong with this. As a guy, when you're not feeling better, when you're feeling like everything's going to your life or whatever, the expectation is that you're supposed to be like this outgoing, like, hey, baby, when you're like, all you can think of that one is you are whatever age you were, you got shot out person and stuff. Really? I am still, when it goes fucking after the girl, even a girl that is very, very interested, fuck, I am still, in high school, after the game, she wants to go on talking to me, I don't know how to this. I am 51 years old, almost 50 years old, almost 50 years old, almost 50 years old, and I am still that 14-year-old, that 14-year-old. And that is what every time you ask any fucking girl do anything or say anything, I am that 14-year-old.
Yeah, I didn't deserve her to laugh.
No, she later said, she might have been, she was 18. But that's not your social reform, that's like saying, you wouldn't have what, honey, I don't know what woman can think. Guys, is going to be bad. Yeah, but she's pretty young, by the way. You know, keep people safe and smile. Too easy to smile now when it happens. It is.
No, I asked the guy, I got totally turned down. My heart sunk, but I was at least 18.
Right, but here's the thing, man, if you get turned down to sooner for it does.
I actually didn't turn down this ceremony.
I do. Yeah. As a guy, we sometimes like to say that it's only us. Women have the same thing. They're being shot down. Women, it's still crazy when women get shot down. It's easy for us to, and guys are like, oh, we try to do yours. Oh, we suck. Right, and so that's
And then it's like, you're not attracted, we don't want to.
right. But the difference is, as long as you have a match,
You walk up to the guy and say, hey, do you want to go back to my room? And I know, I'm sorry.
right. But the reality, when you get that moment, if you turn around and look, the three of the dudes that are here are going, fuck. There's three of the dudes standing there going, yeah, I'm in, yeah. The difference is, if it happens to a woman, the reality is she can be crushed and that's socially okay. If it happens to a guy, they're supposed to be like this. But the reality is, here's the deal. I have too much task to do. You know what I want to do in this situation? Go fucking cry. I mean, the thing is there's been times where, okay, there was a party, three parties, the party was going on every year, and I was absolutely flirting with a girl, and I thought it was going on great, blah, 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 and literally, she was like, oh, hey, so oh, hey, you want to go back? And I don't know, blew me off. And I'm sitting there going, it happened enough that someone else was standing there went, holy fuck, did she really just do that to you? Which is bullshit coming to some person. But seriously, did that to me. Not only did it to me, did it to me in front of about 400 fucking people. And the thing is, what I wanted to do, but what I had to do were two totally different ballgames. Because then the expectation is, it's me, so I crack jokes, so it's like, you know, I make jokes, because that's the expectations. What I want to do is go just relax and just like, but that's not an option. So, yeah, you know, Shannon put together the rugby 8th grade kid, I just turned 51. Larry Chandler and I is high for a woman. I think I agree with the chances of being shot down are not as high for a woman as it is bad. I hate the fact, guys, this is true of you said it yourself. If a guy is an ant fuck, all you have to do is lay there. Right? I mean, more than that, I mean, you're not in a business. You can fake it. A guy can't, right? You know, it's either tough guy, you're shot for fucking sock his hair or fucking whatever. And the chicks usually figure out when you're stuff. Penis stuff like this, just so wide from your penis, rise up to the drag of the mouth. So, but I think that there are more thirsty guys that are like, do. I think that women get potential passes why more than guys, because I think that you get settled out and having a shitty fuck, somebody that had issues, or they didn't know how to use it, or whatever the case may be, are turning to go, when the options you love the baby, and you're faced with a choice. And the reality is in this lifestyle, that I advise most women choose to make the choice to say, oh, it was great, thank you so much. But if you really in the eyes are on, please do not let go away from me. So I think that you're forced that your guys are shallow, and because we get shallow, then we need constant reinforcement. And we almost little boy like turn to you after we fuck you and go, was it good? Any girl that's listening, everyone's got a lifestyle can attest to that. I will ask you 1,000 fucking times, did you come? You asked me. I asked you, we've been fucking for 30 years. I asked you, you're not going to believe me because you're not but I still, and it's almost like I need that reassurance. Especially when I get older. Because here's the reality.
You ask that to women that squirrel in bed.
Yes. Yes. There's something you can ask that I still go, yeah, we can easily get out there. Yeah, you don't want to. Look, I can mind fuck myself 6 ways Tuesday. Like, you know what? I still, the bed says, squish, squish, I did it, but I still need to hear the words.
Don't kid yourself. Women will sit there and go, I don't know if you like it. You tell me, go, I don't know if you like it. You like it, because, you know, I have no idea.
That's I go back and go, come on.
But then it also comes with guys that have performance issues. You go, oh my God, am I not, did I look just that repulsive naked?
It's here's the sad reality. We're all, this is where people don't get it. We're all in these actions, but we all wish. The problem is that it's trying to figure out how to honestly communicate. As for me as guys, I get older, it becomes bigger and bigger deal. I need to hear that I got you off. Because here's the reality. My dad said this 20 years ago, and it's very true. The shitty part of getting older, you can't lift as much, you can't work as hard, your dick doesn't get as hard. You feel all that. And so, to feel my high estrogen, to feel like a man, it's a big deal. Girls listening right now, this is that world that is true. You know what? Why do old men love to fuck young girls? Reality is, here it is, here's the truth. We love to fuck young girls, not young, legal girls. We love to fuck young girls because we want to know. I want to know that at 50 years old, I'm still desirable. You have to be, you're stuck with me. Okay, so you're an old woman, so you're stuck with an old man.
You just played the Amanda little phrase there.
Okay, but the thing is that I want to know. I want to know that I still have that whatever I had when I was a young man. That something that a 20, very rare 20 anymore, but a 20 or a 30 and now in my 50s, a 40-year-old woman is still going to be attracting me because you know what? When I walk into a bar, there's 20 and 30 and 40-year-old men standing there that are what I used to be. And so I still want to know that if a younger woman is into me, that's fucking huge. And it's also a thing of I absolutely do, yeah, an ego stroke. I don't want to disappoint her because here's the deal. I'm only going to keep getting older. And it's only going to get harder to get those younger women to still be interested. I crack jokes about going, who's looking for daddy issues? Who's looking for grandpa issues? You know what? As a guy, and I don't think I'm the only one I'm willing to admit, as a guy, you're willing to actually
settle for somebody that has issues just so that you can still get the ego stroke to feel like a man. Because here's the truth. When we go to a bar, why do I get lippy at a bar? When we go to a bar,
lippy.
I'll get lippy really quick.
Gotcha.
Is because you know what? Here's the deal. I know damn good and well the 220 or the 320-year-old guys over there talking shit or being smart ass, making fun of my nails, making fun of my long hair. I know that if it comes down to me standing up, walking and going, look, motherfucker, and we go to throw down, odds are, I may come out of it. I may win, maybe, but probably not. I'm probably just gonna get my ass kicked. It's Ron White. I didn't know how many they were gonna beat me.
Yeah, but you're intimidating as fuck, and they tend to like run.
And you count on that because it's Ron White. I didn't know how many they were gonna. I didn't know how many it was gonna take to kick my ass, but I knew how many they were gonna use. But you know that because there was a time, if I had been in my 20s, and 320-year-old guys would make fun when I had long hair and painted nails, and I stood up to throw them down, I wasn't gonna lose. And so
I saw you at a party not that long ago, all pissed off, flaring, ready to kick some ass.
But the thing is I was ready to. My mind and my heart and my manliness.
I'm pretty sure that little boy behind the fucking registration desk, that's who I probably kick his ass.
But my body, just because I want to still be there, doesn't mean I can. And so there's an ego thing there, and it's horrible. But this is the shit that people need to be willing to admit, and there's nothing wrong with that.
But they also need to look, and that goes for everybody, men and women included. There are people watching you. There are people that see you. There are people that are massively attracted to you. Some, they might need to get to know you first.
That boy behind the desk big penis pants, probably.
But
no testosterone issues that night. Yeah.
Yeah, no, not at all. Yeah, they were flaring that night. I didn't get laid, I don't think, but I don't know. I don't remember. No, I don't think I don't know. Anyway.
They are watching me.
Thanks a lot, dickhead.
That they're seeing me and watching me.
No, it goes for men and women. Everybody's got somebody.
Right.
You have these people that look at you desirably, that want you, that want to fuck you. Some of them have to get to know you first. Some of them don't care to get to know you first. They just want to fuck.
Right. Those are my favorite.
I learned that as I get older, so we hate to admit that, I'm more comfortable if I get to know you. I'm more open to fuck you.
You're hotter and you have way more choice now than ever before. Okay, but here, I agree with you, but here's the reality of it. When I was in college, okay, I've always had a thing for blondes, right?
So why'd you pick somebody that had red fucking hair?
Listen to me. I've always had a thing for long-legged blondes.
Well, I don't fit that category.
But remember, there was a sorority on campus. They're all blondes. One of my friends was there.
Delta.
That's right. And the thing was here's the deal. I had no trouble getting laid in college, even before you. I had no trouble getting laid in college. And I like girls. I like dirty girls. I've always had a thing for dirty girls. Really had a thing for dirty girls. But I always worked my ass off to try to fuck any of those girls in that sorority. Just to prove the fact I could. Seriously.
Okay.
So as a guy, you're always trying to go after the shit that is. At least I was always one that I wanted to go after the ones that were out of my league.
Okay, so then why did you hook up with me at a dance and fuck me, do a one-night stand? Because I am all of like 5 foot, sopping wet. I had red hair, well, cinnamon color, short
hair,
curly,
short curly hair,
which
is not anything I normally like long hair, because you had attitude. Because you know what it was?
Because I'm a smart ass.
Because you didn't just make a comment in passing when I said, I bet you're just here for the free food. You stopped, turned around, fucking squared right the fuck up to me and went, some of us are here because we like to dance. And then you did, here's the thing, I gotta take on, and then you did what's the glaring eyes, which was just the equivalent of just going, fuck you. And you know what? I was talking today, calm down. That you did what most guys back then with my
So
hair
you like
wouldn't
the
do.
bitch.
I like that you stood up to me. I like that you
Oh.
had attitude. I have attitude. I'm a smart. And not only did you fucking have attitude, you didn't say it in passing. You basically threw the gauntlet down of, really, fuck you.
Yeah.
You did what a lot of guys won't do with me. You fucking squared up to me. And then on top of it, and so then from then on, as soon as I watched you walk all the way in that dance, and it was like,
And the thing
I
was,
wanted to fuck you. I was like, holy shit, I wanted to fuck you.
okay, so there's a key to women. Talk back to them and stand up to them.
Look, it's the same thing that my dad always used to say, which is such an outdated philosophy. He goes, if you want to get a woman, treat them like shit. That's an outdated, seriously. So get whatever you want. But the thing is you know what? Because but the way I am, I don't want a prissy girl. If you were a prissy girl, our shit, we wouldn't still be here, sir. I had a prissy girlfriend before you. We still wouldn't be here. You're not a prissy girl. You've never been afraid to go roof the fucking house while I was at work. You're a person that's the whole thing, and it fits to a T. Okay, yeah, the physical, you were the first girl that the physical requirements didn't damn thing, because it was my first understanding of attitude and personality is everything. But the thing is here's the other thing. If you and I would have went on a couple of dates first, we would not be here today. We might have, but it'd been a lot longer path. We would not have been. We did just like we liked it. We sport fucked. You were horny and wanted to get laid. I wanted to fuck you. It took me forever to guts to ask you, and then you were smart ass to me. And then it took forever to fucking take you making the move, which you hate to do, to get me to go for it. But it was an emotional, everything about it was emotional. If we'd went on a couple of dates, really, that wouldn't have transferred over correctly. Yeah, I know we're going a little long now.
Oh wow, we're like
That's right. Everybody else has like 3 hour shows. So seriously, that's it.
That's funny.
It's the emotional part of it.
And I was almost in Omaha and dancing.
Right, and I had been on a week-long bender, and that was the first night that I was sober. I was supposed to go out with my friends to go drinking. I'd been drunk and stoned the entire week because I slept through my first test. I missed a test on that Monday, and I went on a fucking complete drunken drug-induced spiral. And my friends all had parties. Like, come on, aren't you gonna go? I was supposed to go to Omaha with my friends to a party. I'm like, no, I need to fucking do this stupid shit. And yeah, I mean, it just, you know.
I'm like, what was I wearing?
Your fucking parachute type. They were like paisley pants, but they were kind of baggier.
I have paisley pants. Pants
the brown, black. Black pants and the paisley shirt. It was a green
paisley silk
shirt. Yeah, silk shirt with black shoes on. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep, and your hair was still shaved on the side, curly, still shaved on the side. Uh-huh. Yep.
I wore that a lot.
You did, and your ass looked amazing in those pants. Just saying. So there you go.
Couldn't see my ass in those pants.
You'd be surprised what I could see.
Baggy.
Just saying. So there you go. Well, I don't even know if we fucking. I don't know if we answered any question or not. I don't know. Maybe sort of.
That we all have confidence issues and we all struggle with rejection and blah 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 blah.
And and understand if you're younger, I still want to fuck you for you. Don't. It's not just a conquest. Just saying. Oh, but all right, kids. All right. Well, with that being said, holy shit.
Yeah, I don't know if we got anything covered.
I don't know either. People had fun. I don't know. Like 10 people listen to our show. It's all works out. Okay. Anyway, so thank you so much all for listening in. We appreciate it very, very much. And again, shout out to our sponsors, ASM Lifestyle Magazine. Please go nominate us and vote. But check it out. Seriously, 3 million readers can't be wrong, and you will get. It's very, very informative. It's a very good magazine. Also, nightcaps. Again, we cannot safety. Look, we've seen it. We say it. We see it all the time. We see it at parties all over the place. Take care of yourself. Protect yourself. Get a nightcap for yourself or people you love. And don't forget, you can get nightcap 10/Casbah Inc. and get a 10% discount as well. And finally, no more wet spots. Again, make your sex life fun, both beginning, middle, and a good night's sleep after versus NorthlandNoMoreWetSpots.com. Don't forget to full swap in the coupon code to your 10% discount. Follow us on Twitter at TruthCrazy. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube, on the Casba YouTube channel, as well as send us emails, crazy.casba@gmail.com, at TruthCrazy, and still get birthday bash tickets and tickets for our summer nights festivities and some other things going on.
Yeah,
Check it out.
I want
It's going to be fun. CrazyCasba.com. Check it out today. With all that being said, doing it the only way I know how, the only way I want to, and the only way I ever motherfucking will, Casba style, out.
Bye.
All right, kids. Thank you so very, very much. We appreciate it. Thanks for indulging us as we